Welcome amigos. Welcome to Rome, Italy. In this video, we will show you some of the most beautiful places in Rome. Rome, the capital city of Italy, is full of breathtaking architectural and historical monuments, and it's hard to cover everything in one video. So my apologies in advance if I missed any important things. In the end of the video, I will also mention the places I couldn't visit due to the time constraint. The historical architectures, the ruins of Roman Empire, the delicious Italian food, the limoncello, the Aperol spritz, every single one of them will make you fall in love with this city. So without further ado, let's dive in. 1. Colosseum. The Colosseum is an elliptical amphitheater, the largest ancient amphitheater ever built, and is still the largest standing amphitheater in the world. Unlike Roman theaters that were built into hillsides, the Colosseum is an entirely freestanding structure. It derives its basic exterior and interior architecture from that of two theaters back to back. 2. Arch of Titus. Also known as Arco di Tito, was constructed in the year 81 C by Emperor Domitian shortly after the death of his older brother Titus to commemorate Titus's official deification and the victory of Titus, together with their father Vespasian. 3. The Roman Forum, also known as Foro Romano, is a historically significant place surrounded by the ruins of several important ancient government buildings. For centuries, the Forum was the center of day-to-day life in Rome. The site of triumphal processions and elections, the venue for public speeches, criminal trials and gladiatorial matches, and the nucleus of commercial affairs. Foro Romano was the heart of ancient Rome, and was the most celebrated meeting place in the world. While visiting the Roman Forum, don't forget to visit the Museo del Foro to know more about the history, and also to get a magnificent view of the Colosseum. 4. The Palantine Hill, also known as Palatino, is one of the most ancient parts of the city. It has been called the first nucleus of the Roman Empire. The site is now mainly a large open-air museum. The Palatine Museum houses many finds from the excavations here and from other ancient Italian sites. 5. Piazza Venezia. The square is dominated by the majestic Vittoriano, a monument dedicated to King Vittorio Emanuele II and the unification of Italy. The monument houses the altar of the fatherland, named for the unknown soldier, in honor of all those who died in war. Using the panoramic elevators, you can climb to the highest point of the Vittoriano, the Terrace of the Quadri, where you can admire the beauty of the city. 6. Pantheon was a former Roman temple, and since at 609, a Catholic church. Almost 2,000 years after it was built, the Pantheon's dome is still the world's largest unreinforced concrete dome. It is one of the best preserved of all ancient Roman buildings, in large part because it has been in continuous use throughout its history. 7. Trevi Fountain. Also known as Fontana di Trevi, is an 18th century fountain in the Trevi district of Rome. It was designed by Italian architect Nicola Solvi and completed by Giuseppe Pannini in 1762 and several others. Standing at 26.3 meters high and 49.15 meters wide, it is the largest Baroque fountain in the city and one of the most famous fountains in the world. 8. Nasoni fountains. Admire the free water fountains of Rome. Rome is blessed with more than 2,500 drinking fountains, known as Nasoni. 9. Spanish Steps. Also known as Scalinata di Trinita dei Monti, is a monumental stairway of 135 steps between the Piazza di Spagna and Piazza Trinita dei Monti. 10. Italian food. There is no explanations needed for the amazing Italian cuisines. Every dish is a delicious treat. 11. Vatican Museum and Vatican City. Visiting the Musei Vaticani is an absolute must to adorn the beautiful artworks of the legends. The museum displays works from the immense collection amassed by the Catholic Church and the papacy throughout the centuries, including several of the most well-known Roman sculptures and most important masterpieces of Renaissance art in the world. The museums contain roughly 70,000 works, of which 20,000 are on display. There are 24 galleries, including the iconic Sistine Chapel. 12. Temple of Hercules Victor, also known as Tempio di Ercole Vincitore, is a tholos, a round temple of Greek peripteral design, completely surrounded by a colonnade. The original wall of the cella were built of travertine and marble blocks. 19 of the originally 20 columns still remain as it is, but the current tile roof was added later. 13. Temple of Portunus, also known as Tempio di Portuno, is dedicated to Portunus, the god of keys, doors and livestock, and so granaries. It is the main temple dedicated to the god in the city. The temple was originally built in the 3rd or 4th century BC and was rebuilt between 120 and 80 BC. 14. Marcella's Theatre, also known as Teatro Marcello, is an ancient open-air theatre in Rome, built in the closing years of the Roman Republic. At the theatre, locals and visitors alike were able to watch performances of drama and song. The theatre was 111 meters in diameter and was the largest and most important theatre in ancient Rome. It could originally hold between 11,000 and 20,000 spectators. 15. Piazza del Popolo. The layout of the piazza today was designed in neoclassical style between 1811 and 1822 by the architect Giuseppe Valadier. He removed a modest fountain by Giacomo della Porta and demolished some insignificant buildings and haphazard high-screening walls to form 2 semicircles, replacing the original cramped trapezoidal square. 16. Mouth of Truth, also known as Bocca della Verita, is a massive marble mask, weighs about 1,300 kilograms, and probably depicts the face of the sea titan god Oceanus. The Bocca della Verita was famously depicted in the movie Roman Holidays. 17. The artworks on the churches of Rome. Many of the Roman churches houses magnificent artworks of hundreds of artists, including masters of painting and sculpture, like Raphael, Michelangelo, Caravaggio, and Bernini. 18. Circus Maximus, also known as Circo Massimo, is an ancient Roman chariot racing stadium and mass entertainment venue in Rome. It was the first and largest stadium in ancient Rome and its later empire. It measured 621 meters in length and 118 meters in width, and could accommodate over 150,000 spectators. Here are the things which I missed due to time constraint. 1. Castel Sant'Angelo. 2. Piazza Navona. 3. Piazza del Campidoglio. Rome is a beautiful and charming city for art and history lovers. We will be doing more videos about Rome in the upcoming days, so consider subscribing to the channel. Ciao!